Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So, today we are going to be looking into another pick a card reading. And I've been working with my guides to specifically ask for what I should be giving advice to you guys on and what I should be doing these readings on. And they've taken me back to, well, essentially what my channel is about, which is about empowerment. So we're going to be specifically getting like empowerment messages from my guides, your guides. And they also want to show you, in combination with the empowerment, what you're manifesting into your life, like what you're bringing into as a result of shifting this energy. So a lot of us are creating a lot of new beginnings. You know, that's what's been showing up in these readings. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start. And of course, January is coming. So I'm sure with the seasons and cycles, everything is just kind of triggering new energies. So I find that so fascinating because, you know, I've never done a collective pick a card reading before during December before. So all of this is new. And I guess I'm kind of starting to see that there are natural shifts that occur in our life. It's not just when we decide. There are like seasons that kind of trigger things in us. And each season kind of carries an energetic opportunity. Like fall is an opportunity to release. Winter is an opportunity to, I feel like, delve deep inwardly, but I feel like it's always during the winter periods where I've been so concentrated on creativity. So I think this is a really good period to get focused on what you're trying to create in your life and start creating it. And hermiting. A lot of us are being called to hermit in this month of December. During periods, of course. Periods of hermiting in combination with periods of having fun and enjoying those who we love and those who we care about. Okay. So yes, we're doing another pick a card reading today, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have 4 crystals to choose from. And I want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really just want to pull to me like people who want to do the work. I mean, that's my intention. It's like I'm here to like, I like to get things started. I like to help you to initiate your journey of transformation, which takes me to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Remember to take what resonates, to leave what does not resonate. You're the creator of your reality. You're You're co-creating this reality with the universe. You don't have to work so hard. And I just don't believe in working that hard to create things. I think it should be somewhat easy. I think when it becomes hard, then there's some like ego. And more than likely, if it's becoming hard, you might be called elsewhere. Right? Like I was a painter for so long. I did portraits and I was just like, oh, this is going to be my life. I'm going to be this, you know, artist who does portraits all around the world. And I just lost interest. And I was like, what the heck is that? I thought I was destined to be this artist, but who's to say I'm not? But I felt called to something else. And this calling I've had for like a decade. And I'm finally fully giving into it. So that's my encouragement for you is if you have a calling, put your whole heart into it, because it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. The fulfillment of just doing it alone is worth it. And I'm like showing the evidence to you on camera. I'm doing this. You're watching my journey unfold. But my journey is actually to help and empower other people through showcasing my journey as well as giving advice on yours. Okay. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my other series on my other channel. My other channel is called Shantia's New Chapter. The series is called Worthy, Flirty, and Thriving. This is a series I created on that channel to kind of help women, I always say women, but people in general, live in a way that feels more natural. I want to kind of gear my content. I definitely feel, because I'm feminine, of the feminine, I feel called to help women, but I do also want to open it up to helping people of all genders as well, because I do have a nice amount of masculine energy in me. I feel it, I sense it, and it's what drives me to just be a go-getter. When I feel that urge to like just go get it, not because I'm trying hard, but because it's just fun. I like, you know, working and making things and just busting it out. It's just so fulfilling for me. So that channel is dedicated to kind of helping you work through some things other than like advice that we're given here. I'm honestly a consumer of advice and I don't get tired of hearing the same message. Like, I follow people, I hear the same message. I don't care. Like, keep giving me affirmations. Keep filling my head up with healing energies and healing messages, because it's going to become more and more my reality as time goes on. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. So let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you. We have group number 1 with apatite. We have group number 2 with the lapis lazuli. We have group number 3 with the orange calcite. And we have group number 4 with the malachite. So please meditate on the crystal or the crystals that best resonate with you. Here is your singing bow. Okay, group number 1, if you chose the apatite, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Hey, group number 1, if you chose the apatite, then this is going to be your reading. So today I'm going to be giving you empowerment messages from my guides and your guides. And they also want to give you a preview into essentially what you're manifesting along with this empowerment. All right, so guides, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay. So without question, the thing that okay, this is what they want me to tell you. Your aura or your energy is building, or it's emanating, or it's spreading, essentially. There's like, I'm seeing like ripples or like a vibration where it's just kind of doing this. And you're stepping into a place in life where it's because it's emanating from you. You are owning more of your confidence. And so they just want to, they want you to continue on this journey. Like, continue to do whatever it is that is helping you to build your confidence and reshape your identity and reshape what's important to you. I'm seeing the number 7. So I feel like you're directly connected to divinity right now. I'm also seeing a cup. I feel like that cup is fulleth. You're filling up your cup. You're finding things and you're aligning with things that are like moving your energy. So I'm kind of like seeing a movement, like a swirling like energy. So to me, you're learning how to work with the energy. You're learning how to build the momentum, and it feels like a smoothie. The energy feels very like silky, very smooth, very delicious. So I think you're learning how to tap into this source within you. You're creating it within you. You're learning how to work with it. It's like, essentially, you think of it like a mutant, and they've discovered their power, and they're learning how to work with their power. Think of, was it Jane? I think it was Jane from X-Men. But like, she was so powerful, right? She could read minds. She could also transfer things. Is it telekinesis? Like, move things with her mind. But she already had like that powerful energy, but she had to learn how to harness it. So I'm kind of seeing like a storm. It's what you're being pulled into is you're being pulled into the storm. Yeah. Okay. X-Men reference. There you go. But you're essentially learning how to like work with control it and direct it. Whereas before, your energy was very sporadic. So it's not necessarily like that we're all like, we're the chosen one. We have the mutant powers. It's like we all have energy, but the people who know how to use their energy go farther in life. The people who know how to direct their energy go farther in life. So to me, it starts with intention. So I'm kind of seeing like the infinity or the 8 sign. So I feel like your energy is just sort of working in harmony, sort of like masculine energy, moving together. It's finding a way to just like regenerate itself. That's what it is. It's like you're finding a way to regenerate the energy, almost like a battery. Like, how do I use this energy up, but then regenerate and restore it? So you're finding out like what is that thing that regenerates your energy. To me, one of your secrets actually is rest, or whenever you're not doing too much, or you're not overexerting your energy, or you're taking your time and you're focusing your energy when you're focused. So I'm seeing like someone who's swimming and they're diving in. Think like Michael Phelps, and he's like swimming under the water and he's just so focused, think about when he's doing his what is it, the butterfly swim? Like he's just like in the water, like diving under and up and diving under and up and diving. It's like this repetitive motion, again, that regenerative energy. Life is about routine. It's about routine. And I feel like you're finding some kind of routine when it comes to your energy. I'm not saying that your life is routine, but energetically you're finding some kind of routine. You're tapping into this is what's helping to regenerate you. If anything, if this feels like this is something you haven't quite owned yet, this is your potential. This is an empowerment message from your guides. It's like this is what they want you to do more of, to continue with the energy. I'm getting like a lot of it feels like repetitive. So it's like whatever you do, if you practice it repetitively over and over again, you're just going to get better, period. It's going to get better. You're going to have off days, you're going to have good days, but by the time you get to the Olympics and you need to showcase your gifts, you're going to know how to use it because you've been exercising that muscle in the gym over and over again. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's look into his appetite. Don't mind I don't know if I wanted to comment on my nails. They look crazy today, but we gonna work with it. So you guys got appetite. Really cool. This is a very creative crystal. It's about putting together ideas. It's very knowledgeable. It's about acquiring knowledge. It's very intelligent. I feel like it's a very self-sufficient crystal is what I'm wanting to say. So to me, when you're not relying so much on other people, but you're finding a way to become more independent in yourself, you're finding a way to be self-sufficient, this makes you a sustainable, like it helps to sustain your energy. If you feel like for example, if you are relying too much on a teacher or a partner too much for information and advice, as opposed to listening to your own inner resource, it works against you. So when you continue to be self-sufficient, you do the work, you study, you research, and you're in the zone and you're just doing this on your own, that's when you thrive. That's when you build up your material, whatever you're building in your life here. Okay, so let's see what we can pick up. Yeah, I'm hearing like you're learning how to deal with disappointments better. So it's like even if things don't happen the way that you want them to, it's like detached. You're learning how to become detached from the things that are not serving you. Like if it hurts you or if it disappoints you, you're just like, okay, I need to detach, I need to relax, I need to pull back into my energy, and then I can proceed forward with ease and clarity. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm definitely getting old soul, what wisdom from this group. Old soul. I feel like your mind has the capacity to just absorb a lot of information, or your body has the ability to store energy, like intelligence. There's like an intelligence. I would say the wisdom. The body is wise. It can, if you tap into it, it just like you can get the wisdom. You can figure out how to heal your body. You can figure out how to take care of yourself. You can know what your life purpose, because the body will let you know. But I feel like you're storing up. I just get the sense that you're storing up information in your body. So it actually takes me to cells and how cells carry information, because every cell has like, you have your certain cells in your hands, you got certain cells in your feet. Each cell specifically has a job and it knows what to do. You're storing your cells up, or your energy, or you're storing information in your body. It's like you're absorbing it. I'm feeling like from the universe, you're storing information, and this is kind of helping you to understand how things work, how to operate, how to use your body, how to use your energy more efficiently. There's a lot about like there's hills and ridges. I'm seeing like bumps. I feel like you've gone through a lot of bumps or a lot of ridges. You've had a lot of bumpy experiences in life where you've had to learn a lot, and it's been a bumpy ride is what I'm hearing. It's been a very bumpy ride, but you just keep going. You keep going, you keep climbing, and that's what's going to help give you the confidence. It's this keep going mentality. We keep going anyways. It's fine. You know, we have to deal with the mountains. We have to deal with the confusion. And I feel like you've been blocked in at times or felt blocked in. You felt like you couldn't like reach your goals, or maybe you're even at this point in time trying to figure out how to get past a blockage or a blocking point in your life where you feel like I'm confused. I don't really know what to do, but you're going to figure it out. And I just feel like you have the intelligence, you have that inner wisdom to kind of sense for it. And the thing is, because I'm getting this blocky energy. It's like thinking your way is actually going to keep you blocked in, like trying to logically solve the problem is just going to keep you blocked in. So it's like your intuition is going to help you like kind of creep out of the corners there. So you're not blocked in, you're not caged in. But a lot of this is like mental duress or mental stress that you put on yourself, or mental pressures you put on yourself that's not, that's causing you to think that you're blocked in. It's a mentality. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like swords energy, like overthinking mentality. Sometimes that's what's blocking, that's what blocks you in, but nothing's actually here to stop you. Yeah, and I feel like you're alchemizing beautifully. I think you have the ability to most definitely take in like whatever challenges you've had and just use it to your benefit and work with it and alchemize it, turn it into gold, turn it into opportunity. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. I'm excited. So we're looking into whatever messages want to come through from the guides. It's essentially empowerment messages from your guides. So, but they'll tell us anything else about your journey that we need to know as well. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify him. Okay, we have a Page of Swords. Okay. So that was a clarify for the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify, or tell me more about this King of Pentacles, please. We have Page of Cups. Okay, so this is like a career energy for you. It's like you're learning how to find your way into creating more abundance for yourself, essentially. Yeah, you're learning how to create some more abundance for yourself. So we got the King of Pentacles. I think that's quite powerful. Here. Tell us more, guides. Let me do one more. Four of Wands. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I kind of got it. I think I gotta look at the cards. Sometimes, I don't know, when they're upside down, I can't really read the energy as well. It's just backwards for me. So let me just go ahead and point this in my direction, and I'll just tell you what I'm sensing, and then I'll flip him. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Page of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so again, about this exploration, learning how to use our energy better. This is what's beautiful. It looks like there might be someone who does want to reach out to you because we have Four of Wands here, but let's see the first thing I'm picking up is, wow, yeah, these energies are varied. Let me do one more. Okay. They're very different. They feel like different energies, so I'm trying to put it together. Okay. Ten of Wands. Oh, Ten of Wands. Okay. And clarify that Ten of Wands for me, please. Powerful. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, I love it. Yeah. Okay, so what's coming towards you, or not, yeah, I guess what's coming towards you, what you're manifesting energetically, what you're aligning within your life right now is your life purpose, your career. It's like something that really fulfills you. Something that really fulfills you. And you're also pulling towards you, like, there's a lot of energy that wants to come through. Like, you're pulling towards you people, specific, like, Soul Tribe, or people who are interested in supporting your journey. Who are just here to be a part of your journey, so to speak. I feel like it's like the dream team with this Nine of Cups. It's like the dream team. This is the people you've always wanted around you. This kind of environment is what you've always wanted to be in and experience. But for one, you're going to get the career. To me, that's what's budding. That's what's manifesting. That's what's coming towards you in your life. It's going to be something where you can just be yourself, be very authentic, be creative, speak up about and talk about your ideas. That's very important. I think you exercising your throat chakra has been so important. Actually, I'm going to pull out my chakra cards for you guys. I forgot about those. But yes, you learn how to speak up about things that are you're passionate about, things that are important to you. This is what's playing a huge role into helping you to create more success for yourself. But there's abundance coming towards you. That's a huge message. There's abundance coming towards you. There may even be perhaps a King of Pentacles, an earth sign perhaps, or someone who's just really stable, who could help guide you, a mentor. But because we're getting the Four of Wands, this is someone who I'm getting like friend, like genuine friend, or a support group or friend group around you who can help support you in your journey to building abundance and success in your life. But it's you tapping into your throat chakra energy, as well as just like your any kind of creative ideas that's helping you to flow, right? It's just like if as soon as an idea comes to mind and you do take action on it, this is what's working in your benefit. Yeah, so there's a huge release that's coming for you that I would say you're in the process of doing, you're experiencing right now, is a huge release with that 10 of Wands. I think you're moving into a space where now it's going to feel like my dreams can become a reality, and everything I've ever dreamt of is 1000% possible. So really exciting. Very exciting stuff here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you. Yeah, it's like before maybe you felt lost or overwhelmed or confused. Now it's not going to feel that confusing anymore moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else is available for us to know. There we go, soulmates. Okay. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, you guys got soulmates. Okay, so yeah, as far as a person, I think this is the King of Pentacles here, and I think in combination, I think they're a part of this entire reading. But there's a person who's coming into your life who's going to help to relieve you of a burden, because this person is like huge part of being your support system. If you're currently in a relationship, I have to also address people who are already in a relationship. Well, perhaps this person is stepping into the role of becoming more aligned with being more of a support system for you, because the phase that you're stepping into in your life now is a relief, like release of a burden. It's going to be like a release, and you're going to be in this joyous state, like almost tapped into like a beautiful sense of like inner childness, where you no longer feel like you have to worry about this and that and everything. It's like, I'm hearing I got you. But yeah, you're definitely manifesting someone or so tribe or group of people who are here to support you in your journey, and are there to be there for you. But yeah, this person all around, King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, so that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person is very, very grounded. I would say very grounded, very sincere. I feel like they have a beautiful sense of inner child within them. Like they like to speak and talk about things that they're passionate about, and they're a very creative person. They have a lot of ideas for days, but they're genuinely responsible. I think this person has been able to cultivate a beautiful amount of abundance in their life, and they're wanting to share this with, you, if this is like a platonic friendship, or with you as a potential, loving partner to share their life with. So this is kind of like a huge thing that's manifesting into your life, and the guides want you to be excited about. You're lovable. You're reaching that and tapping into that frequency of love. So we have here shapeshifter. We have here transform and unveil your gifts. Yep. Yeah, so to me, with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, even though they're pages, to me, they're still gifted. Like, they still have this sense of wonder about what they can do and create in the world. So you're really stepping into a phase where you're utilizing your gifts, you're tapping into your gifts, and you're sharing them with the world. You're learning how to be a lot more comfortable and transformative with them. What else can I get here? There's just a natural attunement. I think you're just becoming a lot more comfortable. Whatever it is that you're good at, definitely continue to invest time into it, because it's something you have the ability to bring, like it has the ability to bring in a lot of abundance for you. And I'm seeing like this eagle and this wolf. To me, these all look like leaders. So this is something that can catapult you into a space of leadership the more you trust it. But again, you're intuitively diving into this with the Page of Cups. And it's not something that's, to me, it's like, you know how I was talking about, I think her name is, it's not Jane, it's Jean. Jean from X-Men. Like, she was very gifted from the very early age, but she didn't know how to control it. So for you, I feel like you've always had gifts that have been available. It's just, again, redirecting that energy. And even if you feel like, am I gifted? The thing is, we're all gifted. It's just a matter of identifying what it is. And sometimes people overthink. Your desire for like wanting to work with kids could be your gift. And that's you have to follow that calling. If you continue to follow that calling, it's going to lead you somewhere. But I feel like you've always had a sense with that Nine of Cups for something that would always fulfill you. Like, you've always had that sense, like, there's something out there that's going to truly fulfill me. And so long as you continue to follow that path, it won't lead you astray. Okay, let's just continue to pull cards here. Look at that. What was I talking about? Divine wisdom. Yep, I said you're wise. Yeah, so you already have like an inbuilt, like a lot of wisdom within you. You accumulate a lot of knowledge and intellect. Like, just you store intelligence, you store information in your body. And we got the King of Pentacles again, which takes me to the body. So I feel like you have the ability to just store what you need in your body as you're learning it. Especially if it's something that you are genuinely passionate about. You kind of tap into it with ease. But yeah, I feel like all overall, you're going to be stepping into a very happy, like with this Four of Wands and this Nine of Cups, a very happy and stable, secure, abundant place in your life. And there are a lot of doors that are opening for you. We have connections, your gifts, you're learning how to tap into your divine wisdom. So divine wisdom is part of one of your gifts here with this 47 divine wisdom. This means that you're given, I saw 7, so you're given a lot of divine guidance all the time. Just follow it. And we have here 47. We have a lot of 4s. So there's, again, a lot about stabilities being formulated in your life. If that's something you've been uncertain about, if you could manifest, it's coming. Or you've kind of already actively manifested it. Just continue. All I'm hearing is continue. Like, continue what you're doing and trust yourself because you're doing great. Yeah, 4 and 7 add up to 11, which is the master number. Master number 11. So that's about self-mastery. You know, you're learning how to, it's just be with your energy, self-mastery, work with yourself. This is what's helping you to tap into the divine wisdom. So channeling with your guides, meditation is going to be very important for you. There's a lot about stability in 4. I always think about Taurus when I look at this guy. So I feel like just making sure you get grounded in your energy is going to help facilitate you towards abundance. Okay, we have house 7. Yeah, so a lot, again, they want to emphasize the importance of partnerships coming towards you. Uranus. Yep, so with that radical change, this person's sort of going to come out of the blue or just kind of unexpectedly or just you're not expecting it. Either way, if you are currently in connections, I feel like there are more connections coming towards you with this 4 of Wands. Just more people who are here to align you with your path. It could be just like, you know, co-workers or work soulmates, people you're going to work with and you're going to create something with, you're going to collaborate with as well. That could be something that's coming towards you. But yeah, there's I feel like just a lot of changes in general that are coming in your life because I feel like it's been a 10 of Wands and it's about to be a 10 of Wands reverse. So just get excited, get ready for that. Know that you're being very supported. So let's just pull a few more cards. Okay. So a huge emphasis on lovers, 15 here. So again, about connections. It's very huge for you guys. Connections are coming towards you. It's like these people are going to be in your life. They're going to be a part of your life. They're going to be a part of your journey moving forward. I think you're probably at a significant point in time where you've essentially decided who you want to be. And that's usually when people come into our lives, is when we decide who we want to be. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for this child, 18, because this feels very different energy. I like how we got the lovers and the child. So, so some of you, if you guys are not in connections, if you are wanting a family, just know that that is something that can absolutely be a possibility. With this 4 of Wands, again, that's like the marriage card. So let's go ahead and clarify the child, please. Okay. Ace of Swords. Ah, birth of something new. Gotcha. Tell me more. And 7 of Swords. I wouldn't worry about that. like the combination of, to me, the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it's not something to worry about. Okay. Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. Is that like healing? Tell me more. Okay, they're kind of telling us what you're walking away or what you're leaving behind. Again, about the relief or letting things go. That's a huge message coming for you. Hierophant. And I think that flipped out. It's the Hangman. Okay, so yeah. I mean, this is spiritual energy right here. So that's kind of what it is. Okay. Yeah. So there's a new chapter. So you're stepping into a new chapter. You are starting a new chapter in your life. That's what the Ten of Wands is. End of a cycle, birth of a new. You're about to birth a new creative energy in your life right now. You're about to birth something beautiful, something new. And again, with I was seeing a lot of mental energy. It was your perception. Here, we got the Hangman. So it was your perception that was actually blocking you from being able to manifest these connections, being able to manifest these abundant opportunities. It was just the way you were seeing it. And you're seeing things in a whole new light, like a whole new light. Like you've totally refreshed, reinvented, reshaped the way you are in your body, the way that you see the world, the way that you want to experience the world. And that's why doors are opening. Because now, like when I describe expanding our consciousness, right? Expanding into that consciousness, that bigger consciousness. We're essentially just becoming more aware of what's around us. And to me, it's like the more you tap into spirituality, whether that's through divination or channeling or through prayer or through journaling, just talk to the air, connect with nature. However you do it, it's working for you. So just keep on that path because it's pulling you out of this dark night of the soul. I don't know if the thing is, it's pulling you out of the dark night of the soul. I feel like this isn't something you're going to go back to. Whatever you're learning right now is going to transform the way that you experience your life moving forward. Like you're always now going to have this tool. You've acquired some kind of new tool and in changing your perception. God, spirituality, enlightenment. It's through acquiring this higher, enlightenment that's opening so many doors for you. And so the universe is just here to me with the Hangman energy, Pisces, as well as the Hierophant, which is Taurus, but also very spiritual. They're just working with you to kind of create and open more doors in your life. Because they're saying you've allowed the guides and the heavens, the light beings around us can't help us unless we ask. So I think you've asked for help and now you're listening. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple cards. So let's just do an advice card for you. Whoop. Yeah, so 1 and 8 also add up to 9. 8 again about stability, prosperity. 1 and 8 add up to 9, which is to me takes me to like the 9 of Cups. Your dream life. You're essentially opening the door to experiencing your dream life. 5 is about change. And 4 and 1 add up to 5 over here with the soulmates card. So that's about change again. Okay. Yeah. The change in your relationship dynamic is shifting. Whether you're in one or you're not currently in one, there is someone who's coming into your life. There's a specific someone, but around you. But there's also going to be like people in general that are coming into your life that are just like change. These people are bringing in change here with the radically change in the house 7. I get a lot of change around relationship dynamics here. We get the 2 birds and 2 birds here. So this person is very much being guided towards you. This person, you can most definitely trust them. They're very trustworthy. They're very similar to you. You guys mirror each other in a very, in similar ways. I think you guys are just like the masculine, feminine, polarity, opposite versions of each other, but you guys have and you hold the same vision for your lives. So maybe with the Uranus in the house 7 too, it's like you think very similarly. This person thinks quite different from those, who whatever your unique ideas or the unique lifestyle you've always had in your head, this person thinks like that too. And 1 and 5 add up to 6, which is about listening to the heart. So long as you listen to your heart, you're going to be guided to the right person. This person holds the key to your heart. And we have here Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Okay. I'll read the book for that one. Mother Mary, Let's talk about peace. So to me, in relationship dynamics, whenever they talk about peace, that's about setting aside the ego. Yeah, it's like working together, co-creating together instead of, I'm right or you're right. It's like, how do we work together? Let me pull the book. And I think I'll pull a chakra card. So I got a new deck the other day, these chakra cards. I'm trying to educate myself a little bit more on chakras. Wrong book. I think you're letting go. That's also the huge shift that's happening for you. It's like the ego. That's kind of the thing. It's like the reason why a lot of the distress is leaving your life is because your ego was attached to a lot of those things. It's like you were doing them out of ego or out of fear of judgment from yourself or other people. And so you're learning how to essentially you're freeing yourself from this mentality of needing to be right about anything. Honestly, it's like even needing to be right about what happens tomorrow or needing to be right about certain situations. You're just learning how to be in flow. She works directly with the angels of peace to bring healing to the world, particularly where there is conflict, and is dedicated to supporting children and mothers. Okay, that's a very specific message about children and mothers. She is the spiritual embodiment of an unconditional love and acceptance. So, to me, you're also healing a lot of the limiting beliefs you had around perhaps your parents or your relationship with your parents, or those you were connected to. So, as you're a child of your parents, so I think you're healing this conflict you had. I was actually seeing in my head, it was from a card from another deck I don't have, but it's like conflict or something, or mental conflict. And it was like a swords. I think it was, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're healing the mental conflict. That's what the Seven of Swords represents. It's like a mental conflict around, I feel like, the figures, the people in your life, but just yourself in general as well, the way that you see yourself, the way that you feel about yourself. But definitely there's a lot of parental energy where you're healing a relationship with your parents. It is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. There you go. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. Mary, the Divine Mother of Acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. Yes. Yeah. It's very interesting because every time that crystal reminds me of Sasuke from Naruto, and he had like a really traumatic experience with his family where his family was destroyed essentially in this cartoon, this anime, and it does make me think about family whenever I see that crystal. So you're healing your conflicts around your family. Just know that whatever you're doing, it is healing you. Okay. And I guess it's like unconditional love and acceptance and tapping into that frequency of love. Therefore, love can show up in your life. And it's going to be an unconditional, very loving, accepting connections that are coming. You could also be healing your current connection if you're currently in a connection with a partner. You're healing that. Okay. Advice for this group, guides? Grounding the chakras. Music and free expression with dance is a great way to recharge and harmonize your chakras. Dance freely to awaken your inner self. Don't worry about any outside influence other than your own feelings in this moment. Once you've tried this out, lie down and notice how inspired and harmonious you feel. Okay, so your advice for this group is to dance, which I absolutely love to do. Dance and listen to some music. That is how you ground all of your chakras. When you're dancing, you align all of them. So that's beautiful. All right, group number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose the lapis lazuli, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with pulling energies. I'll read your crystal, and then I'll pull cards. So we're looking into whatever empowerment messages your guides have for you, as well as any kind of additional information they want to know about, like anything that's manifesting into your life. My guides were telling me that your guides are, that is the information that wants to come through. So we're going to see that more than likely come through. Okay. All right, guides, dial me into the energies of group number 2, please. Okay, so fear, you're healing your fears, or you're getting past your fears. This is something that you're being called to work on. It's just like facing fears. You're learning how to face your fears. You're learning how to essentially... well, I guess King Author is what came to mind. I was doing that for a channeled message the other day. But it's like, even if you're in the darkness, you feel lost or you feel scared or the task feels daunting, you're learning how to take it on anyways. And I think you've really stepped into a place of just like conquering your fears. I'm seeing sort of like a phoenix, looks like a phoenix. I'm getting a lot of coming out of the dark night of the soul, rising out of the ashes for this group. It's like you've gone through those darker journeys, but you've realized how strong you are because you've gone through those experiences. You understood, oh wow, I went through all of that darkness and I'm still here. How incredible is that? I feel like you're also learning how to be a lot more discerning about what you want, and kind of cut through the BS. So it's like when it comes to people, when it comes to knowing what energy is right for you, when it comes to knowing what you want to be around, what you want to be surrounded with, you're just like, you're being very intentional with your energy, more intentional with your who you surround yourself with, and what you're focused on, like what you're trying to create in your life. So I'm seeing someone who's like pulling out a notebook and they're writing their goals down. They're getting organized. They're like, okay, this is what I'm focused on right now. This is what I'm trying to create for myself. Maybe you're getting your money right. You're learning how to invest. It feels very earthy energy. I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like you're learning how to just embrace being steady and responsible with your energy here. Yeah, the energy overall for this group I'm getting, it feels just very steady, very responsible. And I think this is something that I feel like I'm kind of getting like you maybe have taken life very seriously, but now it feels like you're letting go of the weight. And I think maybe there have been times where you've taken on a lot of responsibility, you've done the work, and you've just gone through it, you've gone through the motions, you're making sure to keep on task, but you've overwhelmed yourself, or you've filled up your plate at times too much, to the point where you're like, okay, what the heck did I just do to myself? Like, why? And then you would have maybe these like almost like breakdown moments, or like these moments where things would just like fall apart because you didn't realize you were accumulating all of this energy. I don't want to say things are good or bad, but it's like kind of like a negative energy, or those you have points in times where you're just like kind of pushing, and then you're just accumulating all of this energy, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Now I need a break. So people who tend to do that are needing to work on their boundaries or their limitations, or their learning how to stabilize their energy. How do I say this? It's basically a boundaries thing. So I think boundaries is very important for you. It's like learning how to put boundaries up around other people, because I feel like you do a lot for other people. That's kind of like what I'm picking up. It's like you do a lot for other people. Or maybe you just give your energy away to certain thoughts or ideas, or overthinking, or excessive whatever pressures. You put a lot of pressure on yourself at times, and then you're like, okay, now I'm learning how to just like keep my energy steady, pull my energy back to me is what I'm getting for this group. I think you're learning how to just pull your energy back to you, focus more on what you want, focus on what's important to you, stay steady. Okay, I'm seeing like hands. To me, this feels like support. You got a friend in me? Perhaps you're also learning how to ask for help as well. Or, instead of trying to do it all by yourself, just like ask for help, letting people help you. Because a lot of times we get overwhelmed because we forget we can ask. Like that's the thing that I had to learn for me when it comes to like knowing my path in life. I started talking to my guides. I started talking to God more, having more conversations, journaling more, and just being like, okay, what do I do? Like, I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do or what's going on. And then the answers would just start to trickle in. I feel like that's what's happening for you. Yeah, the energy feels very slow, very steady. I think you're just like, you're learning how to be a lot more present in your day-to-day life, and just find like a routine. Like, I think you're finding like a routine that works for you. It feels healthy. That's the key word for you, like healthy. It feels healthy. It feels steady. It feels stable. It feels relaxed. It doesn't feel so like overwhelming or, like a lot going on. Okay, so you got the lapis lazuli. It's so crazy. I just opened my eyes and I saw 555 on the clock for you guys. So lapis lazuli can be quite creative crystal. I believe it's connected to the throat chakra. I was learning that the other day. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. It's connected to the throat chakra. So it has something to do with like expressing yourself more. I think getting in tune with your creativity, expressing yourself more freely is going to be like, it's really important for you. That's what's helping you to feel empowered, because before I think you're maybe more left brain or more earthy, more used to like taking on responsibility, but then it like overwhelms you because your energy was just unbalanced. So I think you're finding that balance with your energy where you're leaning more into your feminine side, or you're leaning more into your creative side. You're leaning into more of that relaxed energy, and that's working in your benefit a lot. I think your life is becoming a lot more colorful. Like, this blue just feels very bold, very intense to me. I think your life is feeling like it's more colorful, and you're learning how to enrich the simplest things. It's like just sitting here and eating this salad feels so amazing, or having this cup of tea, or reading this book. You're learning how to just enjoy the simple things in life. If that's something that maybe you're not doing, so this is your empowerment messages from your guides. They're saying lean into that more, and it will work to your benefit. I'm getting this feeling of, I am getting like a feeling of abundance, or luxury, or spoiling yourself. I don't know, something like that is coming through. Okay, so I'm kind of picking up for some of you, maybe there's been some kind of conflict when it comes to love or connections here. I'm just seeing two people, they seem to not be on the same page. So what do I need to know about this connection here? It feels so cold. I don't know. So if you have had people in your life who have just been cold, or their energy is just off, again, just focus on you. I think you're a giver. I think you are a giver, and you just give people your energy, or you give them your attention, or because I feel like you're just very genuine and you want to be there for people, but it just feels off. Like, I don't know what to say. So I feel like the solution isn't like breaking up or necessarily saying anything to this person, even though lapis lazuli can connect to throat chakra and communication. But I feel like the communication has just like, you guys have been missing each other. So I think just you focusing on your own energy and like working with your, like healing yourself and feeling more expressive in yourself is going to help you to figure out what the solution is for this, to resolve this connection here. But it feels quite cold. I don't know. There's a little bit of a disconnect there for someone out there. Somebody. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of people around this group. I'm getting a lot of people around you, or there's people around you who aren't maybe the healthiest influences, or that just not the best people to be around. Because I'm just seeing someone like, they're around these people, they're around these energies, and it's pulling their energy down. And yeah. I feel like you have a lot of support by your guides, because you have really good intentions and you want the right thing, right? You want to do well in life. You want to grow, and you want to feel centered and healthy and kind towards people all the time. But just make sure, because I feel like your guides are already directing you, just make sure you pull that energy to you as often as you can, because I'm getting at your aura is quite beautiful or quite big or maybe even quite magnetic, and it just pulls people to you. Just make sure you pull your energy back and recharge yourself, because yeah, sometimes people have this like naturally magnetic energy about them, but inside of them, because they're still needing to heal or, certain things, they end up pulling the, for example, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Like, we all know Johnny Depp is like a very sweet guy, but connections like that don't happen on accident. Some part of him felt like, I'm not worthy of like a good, healthy, loving experience. And so he drew to him someone who didn't have good intentions. So I'm just saying, be careful with that. Be careful with that. We don't need to help everyone. We don't need to save everyone. We don't need to save anyone. Let's just start with that. To me, when I give to people, I give out of overflow. I'm like, I'm doing so good in my life, I want to give. But I'm going to give and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home. Yeah, I think you do put a lot of pressure on yourself sometimes to just like be something for other people or be so much for other people. I'm just seeing like this energy, like this guy's, he's just thinking so many different thoughts. And it's just kind of like weighing on him a little bit, and he feels alone. So pull your energy back and get creative. Healing, creativity is healing. Okay. Yeah, there's so much more here, but I need to move on, so I'm gonna move on. It was 12 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and pull cards and see what messages your guides have for you, and how do they want to empower you, and what do they want you to know that's coming into your life. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles. Tell us more. Wheel of Fortune. That's an interesting combo, I gotta say. Okay, we'll clarify both of these. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. Oh, okay. And clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's a lot. We have the Emperor and Knight of Cups. Wow. Speaking of empowerment message, the empowerment message, which is definitely meant for this group. I feel like they wanted me to do the reading just for this group. Okay. So, it looks like you're starting something new. Like, there's like a whole new, I don't know, there's like a whole change. There's like a lot of change coming into your life. It's significant. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So you got 3 major arcanas. You got the Emperor card, and you got the Lovers. And you got the Wheel of Fortune here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So there's like a job or an employment shift or change happening in your life. It looks like you're going to be starting something new. So I was talking about being creative, right? We got the Page of Pentacles, so that's like physical, tangible experience. There's something new that you're going to be starting or creating, or you have started, that's opening a lot of doors for you because it's expanding your aura, or it's helping you to think or see things differently. Yes. It's like, I feel like your aura is quite naturally magnetic and just powerful. Like when you, like we have the Emperor card here. That was the clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like your aura is naturally quite potent. It's just you needed to start over or start something or do something differently or shift something to pull in the right energy towards you. I think you're a natural manifester for sure. So with the Lovers card, again, I feel like connections is very important for this group. Like in terms of like you wanting to attract healthy people or you know, a different kind of dynamic around you. This is something that you've been wanting to create, and it's coming. With this Lovers card, it's definitely coming, and it's being very divinely orchestrated for you. So I feel like your angels or your guides are literally whispering in your ear, like, do this, do that, do this, and you're learning to go with the flow of it. I think before you were resisting it. So as far as power goes, I don't know. I gotta know more. I gotta know more. I mean, okay, what am I picking up from this? I feel like there's a significant opportunity. You're gonna feel very powerful. Let's just say that. Like your guys wanted you to have an empowerment. Like you're stepping into your power big time, big time. You're stepping into a place where you're gonna feel very, very powerful in all areas of life. To me, this Wheel of Fortune, it always makes me think of like all areas of life. All areas of life are going through this change. I think you guys have gone through a lot of ups and downs, and it's like, I think you guys are okay. I was gonna say, yeah, you guys are passionate people. You're very passionate people, so you're learning how to redirect that energy towards something that's like healthy. But I think you found your thing. So it's like life purpose or thing, or you're aligning with something here that feels more authentic to you. That's opening some like huge doors for you. Okay, let's go ahead and see some more. Ooh, that makes sense. Okay, let me go pull more cards. Okay, but yes, connections is one thing, but as far as job or career, power dynamic is huge for you. It's definitely shifting for the better. You're gonna get what you want. We have the fates, yeah. Something fated for you, Yang. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune as well, fates. So yeah, there's something. Okay, like the people person. The things that are fated for you are definitely like something's triggered in the air. It's aligning for you right now. But all I have to say is you guys are gonna get like everything that you want. Everything that you want. It's like everything that you want. But the thing is, it was always meant for you. You know, I feel like you guys are just so sincere, so genuine. You're so deserving of good energy, and I feel like this is something you've been praying for, but you didn't realize that you had to shift something within yourself to understand that you are worthy of so much more. And it's like your bar was like down here, but you've reset the bar up here where it was supposed to be, but your bar was like down there. And this was due to some wounds that you were needing to heal inside of you. But as far as manifestation goes, there's a lot of manifesting in your life that's coming up here. We got Yang and we got the fates. So on the physical plane, there's a lot that's going to be taking place. And, you know, I was saying you were leaning into your feminine energy. I absolutely believe you are leaning into your feminine energy, and that's what's helping to relax this dynamic. I think you guys are natural go-getters, like, or if you ever want to take action and go get it, do what you need to do, you're going to do it. But before, it was more conflicting energy. Whereas now it's going to feel so much more aligned with what you want. So to me, with that 7, that's about divinity. 1 and 7 add up to 8, which is about prosperity and abundance. There's just a lot coming in for you. But I'm just getting like the life that you've always wanted for yourself is becoming a reality. So I think you guys have a lot of emotions. I think that's why you're powerful manifestors with this strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And I feel like there might be a specific connection here. Maybe a final release you need to do around a connection where you guys maybe are not liking each other, to release that and let that go so the right people can finally come into your life. With this Knight of Cups, I think you are absolutely doing something that you're in love with, or you're tapped into that. And therefore, love is a frequency you're tapping into, you're aligning with, thus bringing in the people who truly love you for who you are. People who are going to be very supportive of you stepping into your power, whereas before maybe people felt intimidated by your magic. It's like, now's not the time. So with the unsettled plans, need to plan ahead. I think you guys are kind of overthinkers, so don't worry too much about needing to plan about everything. There's a lot of spontaneity that's involved here with the fates and the Yang. It's just, you're going to have a sense and you're going to know, but they want you to trust that. You know, I think you're in a place right now where you are feeling a lot of strong emotions, and it is pulling you in the right direction. It is pulling you in the right direction. So follow those impulses. They are absolutely the right impulses. What would I say to that as well? To me, the thing that you need to plan is just to trust, to keep the faith. Like, just trust, keep trusting. We got the fates here, so keep the fate. We have here Cancer, and we have here fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability. Yeah, connections again for this group. I think you guys are just naturally nurturing people. But you're going to be aligning more with the people and the environments that are just feel so warm, so giving, so nurturing to you. People who are stable, who are reliable, who are genuine, who are heartwarming. Yes, all of those things that you've ever wanted in connections. That's what's coming towards you. Yeah. I feel like you just, before you felt kind of unsafe in your connections, whereas now you're, look, you got the Lovers 15, so there we go. Whereas before, before you felt unsafe in your connections, and this was just a dynamic. Usually we're drawn to connections where we feel unsafe because we felt unsafe growing up, or we've experienced some kind of trauma that, it just changed the trajectory of how we saw love. But you're learning how to see love in a very healthy way, like a very, very healthy way. But you're attracting a mirror here with the Lovers and the Lovers. You got the Lovers twice. Oh, you got the Lovers twice. It's hilarious. You're attracting someone who's like a mirror, someone who's very much, they have a healthy amount of empowerment for themselves. This person likes romance. This person likes, to be inspired, to me, with that Wheel of Fortune, that Jupiterian energy. They like to be inspired. They like to just live life up. They like to really soak in the moment. But this is also someone who is just as nurturing, protective, as well as stable, dependable, and loyal. What's the other word that was there? Persistent. Oh, okay. Go get her too. Yeah, you're attracting a mirror. So it's like, yeah, it's a very much a fated connection that the universe is been trying to, pull you to. They're like, we've been trying to show you this entire time, but you weren't listening. But it's honestly divine timing, so it's the perfect time. You weren't doing anything wrong. We never are. There's no such thing as doing anything wrong. But this is something that's just like, it's divine timing. It's just the right time. That's all it is. Okay, we have here Priest. Wow, fill in the spiritual energy. Facilitates spiritual commitments. Serves as a channel of spiritual energy. I think that's your energy. Yeah, so like this Priest energy. Again, you guys are very giving. You're very giving. So just, make sure you recharge. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with things and people, or just an environment that just keeps you in a healthy, happy state, because you have so much to offer to people. So much. You know how to empower people yourself. Like, you're a natural, like, you are a person who knows to be in their power with this Emperor card, with this Aries. So we have Aries, Cancer, and Gemini, and Jupiter, which is Sagittarius and Pisces. So those are the energies of perhaps the people you're attracting to you in your life. Either way, it's going to be just so filled with, like, all of it. I'm just getting all of it. We have stability, we have nurturing, caring energy, but we also have with the Gemini, like, fun, people who feel like your best friend, connected. Yeah. I think before, whereas you felt maybe like minimized because people were intimidated by you, or for whatever reason, you're not going to feel like that in these connections moving forward. You're not going to feel like that because these people aren't intimidated. They're genuine. They're in their power already. We have here Gaia Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Yeah. So there's a lot about grounding. I don't know if I talked about that with you, but yeah, grounding is going to be very important for you to stay grounded on. Oh, so funny. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like you started something, and whatever this thing that you started out is helping to like open doors for you. It's like maybe you started painting again, or you started making music again, or I feel like you started some kind of creative endeavor that just helped to inspire you. And it's like opening your heart and opening your mind to more. Yes. We have here rebirth. Yes, Isis. Did I say you guys were going through? Well, you guys are going through a rebirth. Isis 24. Yeah, so it's like Scorpio, Pluto, Plutonian energy. You guys are going through a rebirth. It's like you're rebirthing yourself. Whereas before, I think you were like a smaller version of yourself, and the smaller version of yourself was like trapped in or the bigger version was trapped in your smaller version, and you're learning to let it out. I think it was just a lot of overthinking and fear, and then just growing up in connections that made us feel small too, or people who kept us small or thinking small. Yeah, so 1 and 5 add up to 6, 2 and 4 also add up to 6. So your heart is leading you in the right direction. Listen to your heart. We already talked about that. 1. So again, you're doing what you want to do. I think before you were doing kind of what someone else told you to do, or you were people pleasing, whereas now you're on a path where you're creating more of what you want in your life, and you're opening doors for yourself. So you tapping into your true essence is unlocking doors. You being selfish in a healthy way is you unlocking your passions, unlocking doors for you. And you've gone through this like dark shadow of the night moment. You're coming out of it and into the light, seeing more, feeling more connected to everything, for sure. So 2 about connection, 4 about grounding. So yeah, you're attracting a grounded connection. So like, this is real to me with this earth guy. It's like, this is real. This is someone who's real. This is someone who is just very genuine, honest, kind. Okay, I was gonna pull the book for Gaia. So we have here, she is a keeper of the light who holds the planet in her hands and heart. Her hands and heart, okay. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness within the honey, and the force that encourages bees to fly. She loves, protects, and guides all beings. Excuse me. She asks us to love them too. How can we help them? How can we help the planet? You're blessed to receive the Great Mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you in a cocoon of peace. So I feel like this group, I'm getting that you guys have definitely gone through an awakening, and your eyes have opened up to just wanting to be of good to people. Maybe it's before, maybe you're following more of your ego or more of an egoic path, but I feel like you're just like seeing life in a whole new light, and you're wanting to be true to your heart and authentic. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and circling you in a cocoon of peace. If you've had troubles with a mother in your life, or are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. Yeah. So your path is protected, but also know that you are protected, you're safe, and you're safe to love. You're safe to open your heart. You're safe to follow your dreams. Just keep inviting this energy into your life. Okay, group number 2. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. Hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the orange calcite, then this is going to be your reading. So today we're going to be looking into any kind of empowerment messages that your guides have for you, and they're going to also let us know what you're manifesting into your life, because they wanted me to know what new beginning, new chapter, what are you creating in your life, like in combination with these empowerment messages that you need to hear today. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to pull energies, then I'm going to look into the crystal, and then I will pull cards. So guides, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. So the first thing I got was she's a dancing machine from the Jackson 5. Dancing, she's a dancing machine. So the empowerment message is that you're becoming the dancing machine. I think you're dancing to the rhythm of life. You're going with the flow. You're enjoying yourself more. You're having fun. This is so important. Fun is so important. We take it for granted, but it's everything. We think play and being like a child is silly, but it's like those are the things that were important when you were a kid. It's like going having recess, having fun. You're giving yourself recess. You're learning how to have fun again, and you're learning how to just feel your light. Your day is going better, and things are feeling beautiful. Hold on, let me straighten this a little bit more. Yeah, you're learning how to have so much more fun and laugh and be carefree and not take yourself too seriously. And I think when you're sad, I just want to say you have such a beautiful heart. I can feel that. And I think when you get sad, you're learning how to deal with it better. You're learning how to deal with those darker emotions better. So maybe instead of if you've said or had words or exchanged words with people, you're maturing. That's what I'm getting. I'm picking up that you're maturing, and instead of acting out, or lashing out, which is actually what grown people do. Grown people will lash out too, not just kids. Instead of lashing out, you're really asking yourself, do I need to do that? Do I need to say that? Do I need to respond that way? Yeah. But I just feel like you have such a pure heart and a beautiful heart, and you're trying to do the right thing is what I'm getting. It's like, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to enjoy my life. And yeah. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing such a beautiful job. Your guides definitely want you to know that. I think your aura, excuse me, my voice cracked. I don't know. There's something about radiance in your aura or magnetic energy or just enjoying your energy that I'm getting from you. I feel like people are just enjoying your energy so much, and that's because you're enjoying your energy more. You're enjoying who you are. You're enjoying discovering who you are. You're enjoying this unfolding energy. But yeah, I'm just getting this like really playful, feminine energy. It's so beautiful. I feel like you're just radiating it, and it's like in this, it seems so insignificant or like silly. It seems silly to be like, this playful energy is what's making you amazing, but it is. It's like this energy is unlocking so much for you. It's giving you so much insight and wisdom, and it's just taking you on this journey, this experience of being attuned to life and being a child of the divine. But ironically, I'm also getting this like mature energy from you too. It's like even though you're tapped into your child of the divine, you're still of the divine. And so when someone is of the divine, if you were to still talk to them, they would sound like someone who has some sense, like someone who really seems like they really know or understand life. And it's like, wow, how does this person? I think you kind of surprise people with that too. You surprise them with that aspect of yourself. Yeah, I'm getting this like, flying a kite in the wind. It's just like this really carefree, letting my hair out, letting my hair down kind of energy is what I'm getting. You're letting your hair down, not taking yourself too seriously. And it's just working out so beautifully for you. It's healing you. That's what they want me to say. It's like, it's healing you. It's healing all parts of you that were feeling very blocked off before. It's healing every, all of it. All of the chakras, head to toe, everything. And I think I don't know. It's almost like you're learning how to be more in your own world. You're learning how to embrace being in your own world or be of your own world. And it just works. It's like you get lost in your own world and it just works. It's you somehow tune into this frequency or this place of like total peace and contentment and satisfaction. And I feel like people are just watching you do your thing. Like they're enjoying this growth. They're enjoying you transforming in this way. Yeah. I feel your guides just want you to know they're so proud of you. Okay, so you got the orange calcite, really nice crystal. It does have a very sunny energy, other than looking like Sunny D, the drink, or orange juice, it does have a very sunny energy to it. So the word I'm hearing in my head is connected. I think you're learning how to feel so much more connected to yourself. And I think before you were trying very hard to find connection, or maybe you felt alone, and now you're like, okay, now I understand. I just do things I love, and I get curious. Like, I'm getting a lot of curiosity. You're becoming very curious about who you are. You're becoming very curious about, what am I about? Why am I here? Like, it's like silly things too. It's like, why is this funny to me? Like, I think little things make you laugh, and you're enjoying that. Being silly, being a comedian, humor, using your humor. There have been times when people have really maybe cut at you, or try to cut you down, or just they've done things, and people always do that because they're unconscious. They're unconscious. That's why they do that. But I just get this sense that you've been trying to figure it out alone. I guess that's how we all have to figure it out, because that's honestly the only way we really know how to develop a relationship with God, is understand that, like, okay, how do I do this alone? But I think you've been just doing it so beautifully, so resiliently, and just keeping your head up. And this is what has led to your growth. And I feel like you're very watched over, very protected, very cared for. Yeah, I'm getting this sensation, or this feeling of like a disability or a limitation. Like, maybe you've had some kind of disability or limitation or disappointment or setback that you've had to experience, and you've, in spite of it, tried to make the best of it. And I'm kind of getting this sense of, like, some of you, maybe you've just kept a smile on your face even when you're not happy. And maybe you felt at times, I can only be sad when I'm by myself, or I can't really let people know what I'm going through because they won't understand, or it's almost like, yes, you felt like it would be a burden to share your emotions. So I think you kept a lot of it to yourself. So for you, I would say the big advice that's coming through for you is to understand that you can share your energy, or your experiences, or be more vulnerable with people. And for you, I'm getting like you have been afraid to share that or express that with people because you feel like you would be an inconvenience to them. Like, you're like, because I think you've been harshly judged before for expressing yourself, or expressing how you're feeling. And probably because maybe you had a parent or someone who told you, hey, don't stop crying. Don't do that. We just, we figured out, we pushed through. And I just feel like you found a really graceful way to work through this when you didn't need to. Yeah, the energy just feels very soft. Very soft, very warm, and kind, and most definitely, I don't think you have too many issues about attracting people who aren't sincere to you. I think for the most part, you do attract very good people, very genuine people, I think because you're a very pure-hearted person. But just know that you can reach out and lean on, or those people are around. They're around you somewhere to support you. Okay, so guys, what messages do you have for group number 3, please? Wow. Let's just start with that one. You got the World card. So that is maturation. That is graduation. Graduation. So your guides, like I'm seeing, we have the man, the eagle, the ox, and the lion. They are proud of you. They are so freaking proud of you. They are celebrating you like crazy. And they want you to know that you're such a delight, and you have such noble intentions. You shine because of this. You radiate so beautifully because you're always willing to challenge yourself on the deepest, because I think you hold a lot in. So it's very much an internal struggle for you, but you still find a way to somehow gracefully be graceful, even in the midst of like when people are like breaking down and like they're yelling at or lashing out at other people, you're like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lash out at other people. I'm going to find another way to deal with this because it doesn't make me feel good to lash out on people. So I feel like you take a lot out on yourself. But the interesting thing about this is that as a result, it's made you wake up quicker or faster, be aware a lot more intensely. I feel like you're the type of person, maybe a little bit of perfectionist, but like maybe you're really hard on yourself. Like you have these faults and you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these faults. But you're learning how to just love it all. I feel like you're just loving it all. You're like, I don't care anymore. It's like, if my hair looks weird today, whatever. You know, if I'm sad today and I'm crying and I'm in that mood, then whatever. That's the mood I'm in. I think you're just about embracing it all. Yeah. I'm Every Woman, It's All in Me by Whitney Houston. And I feel like you're really stepping into a place where you're shining, you're radiating, you're stepping out, and it's just emanating from your aura of like deep self-love. Okay, tell me more, guides. Look at that, full card. Oh my goodness. 2 major arcanas already. Yeah. It's like you're tapping into this beautiful carefree feeling of like life is just meant to be lived. It's a day-by-day experience. What am I going to do? Like, be sad every day? Well, it's like there's nothing wrong with being sad. You're about embracing it all. But you are embarking on a whole new, like you're embracing this new chapter in your life where you get to shine. And shining to me is just, it's like a natural part of our essence, you know, being shining, radiating. It's a natural part of who you are when you're not so caught up in being self-conscious, which is of the ego. You just let yourself radiate. You're like, yeah, I'm carefree, I'm shining, I'm radiating, I look beautiful. I'm looking at this white rose. But to me, again, purity. It's like purity, your pure heart, pure intentions. It's what's pulling you in the right direction. And to me, the dog is a representation of, again, you're being so supported. You got guides who are just like, yes, keep doing it. You're on the right path. Keep going. Keep going. Keep shining. Keep relieving yourself of that, processing the pain and then doing what you love. Okay, let's see more. We have here 8 of Wands. Clarify that. Okay, yeah. So as far as abundance goes, and when it comes to like money and prosperity or security or feeling safe in the world, just like a lot of like the physical safety with the 8 of Wands, you're letting go of this mentality. Like you're letting go. You're in the releasing process of like these limiting beliefs, these limitations of what you can do. Now you feel like I'm more free to just explore. Like if I want to go travel and do something, I'm going to go do it. If I'm going to do something I really love, I'm going to go do it. Whereas before you thought, okay, maybe I have to, I don't know, save up, or I have to work this job and save up. But I feel like you're leaning more into the magic of the universe to find your way, as opposed to being overly practical about needing things to just add up and like working yourself to death, or just like overworking and thinking that's the answer to your problems. But you're like, now fulfillment is the answer. Fulfillment and doing what I want to do, and just like letting my heart radiate and listening to my heart. That's what it is guiding me from now on. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Swords. Let's clarify that. Flip. 3 of Swords. Yes. Healing. Yeah. I felt that one. When I was looking at the crystal, I feel like people have really disappointed you. And it's done a number on your mental, your mental health. With this Queen of Swords and the 3 of Swords. It's done a number on your mental health. The things that people have said to you have just been like messed up. And these people, I'm thinking they have a 3 of Swords mentality. Like they're about defeat. They're about thinking in terms of defeat all the time, or judgment, or, just focus on what isn't working in life versus what is working in life. And you're about what is working in life. I think you've always been that way. But you had to unlock this further for yourself. So you've learned how to establish healthy boundaries with that Queen of Swords. You learned how to establish healthy boundaries for yourself. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to speak my truth. And I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to cut away and detach away from anything that is no longer serving me. Okay. Yeah. Clarify. 10 of Pentacles. We have here. 4. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot about family coming through here. Family are the people who've been around you a lot. Who have just... They've influenced a lot of who you were becoming before, or who you were before, but who you're becoming is your choice. It's like, because you're listening to the divine, you're being raised by the divine, you're moving on towards a better situation. And I feel like you've just made the most of it. I really feel for this group. Like, I can feel it. Like, I feel as though people have really put you through it. Just the things. And it feels confusing because I almost felt like you felt like this was normal. Or like, oh, people just say that, or they treat other people like that. That's normal. And then you realize it wasn't. And then you were struggling with that. And then you decided to give it to yourself. The new normal. You're creating a new normal for yourself. And it's a higher, healthy standard. It's like, that's where it should be. But that's not what other people were creating or offering to you, essentially. Okay. Any other messages that want to come through for this group number 3 through tarot here? Let's see. Yeah, I think you're just learning how to speak up for yourself. Oh my goodness. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So again, a lot of healing around family and a lot of healing around emotions. But what essentially is coming towards you and what you're manifesting is happiness and genuine connections. Clarify the 6 of Cups, please. Oops, that's craziness. Yeah, so you're walking away from connections that just that are not fulfilling, that are not healthy for you anymore. You're learning how to make the decision, the choice. Before you were indecisive because you're like, well, but I love these people and I think they love me too, but is this really what's healthy for me? So you're listening to your intuition more, and you're listening to what actually fulfills you and fills up your cup. And very much tapping strongly into your inner child, like just your pure essence. And this is what's leading you towards like a 10 of Cup, beautiful happiness in your life that wants to come towards you. Okay, so let's just see what other messages wants to come through. Official person. Okay, definitely gonna have to clarify that one. 22, official person. Well, we didn't get a lot about work here, but I feel like you're radiating, or you feel like, I just feel like you're stepping into your queen energy here. Stepping into, because, yeah, if you think about it, we only got a queen. We didn't get any other than the, whoa. That was clarification for the official person. Okay. So yeah, I think you are stepping into your power here. Can you clarify the official person for me? Tell me more about what's going on here. Well, what am I getting from I mean, both of these guys look exactly the same. I feel like the official person and the Emperor is like essentially the same card. Official person. It feels like someone else's energy. Clarify the official person, please. 2 of Pentacles. There you go. Okay, so there is like a work opportunity that's coming towards you. This is what you're manifesting. So there's someone who is already doing something efficiently, very well. They're very good at what they do. They're, they have abundance, experiencing abundance. But I feel like this person is picking up on your energy. They're picking up on the shift of your energy. Essentially, you radiating. Whatever you're doing that's making you fall in love with life again, they're picking up on this. They're noticing this. And I feel like this person wants to perhaps offer you the opportunity that it's more aligned with your dream job. Your dream job with that 22 here. It's like your dream job. Something that you've always wanted to do. Or close to it anyways. You're going to tell us some more about the 2 of Pentacles. But 2 of Pentacles is like an exchange of resources, essentially. So this person wants to, yep, look at that. Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah. So this is what you're manifesting. It's like a new opportunity. A new opportunity that's coming towards you. A bond as well. But it looks like it's a very creative opportunity for you to just express yourself is what I'm hearing. However you express yourself. And however you're fluid and you're tapping into this fluid expression and you're shining and you're radiating, this person wants to capitalize on that. They want to invest in you, essentially. So this would be something you're kind of new at with this Page of Pentacles. It's like you're new at it, but at the same time you have the energy for it. Sometimes people are just magnets for opportunities, and I feel like you're becoming a magnet for an opportunity here where someone wants to work with you. But this is someone who's established, very much so. They could be like I don't know, like an entrepreneur or someone who like owns a company or the business, but they're like the leader here. So they would be like a leader. Tell us more. We have here community. Yeah. And has the 8 there. So whatever you're really fascinated with, that you're really interested in doing, whatever community you like to be a part of, this is who you're attracting to you. It's like people who are interested in like the same thing, the same hobbies. Yeah, it says hotel on this. Oh, interesting. I've never noticed that. So I don't know, maybe this is going to be an opportunity that allows you to travel and go somewhere different. I feel like because you freed yourself of this limitation of like, oh, I can't go anywhere. It's like now you feel like I can go anywhere, or anything's a possibility, or I want to go somewhere now. I feel more free to be. But yeah, I think this has to do with travel or going somewhere different, being in definitely in a different community, that's for sure, of like-minded individuals. Okay, tell us more, guys. Sextile, awesome. Yeah, it's going to be very helpful in terms of helping you to grow. So we got Pisces. You want to tell me more, guys? We have here Libra. Okay. Okay, well, there's a lot about, again, connections is mainly the main obvious thing that you're manifesting. I think with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, this may be just your people. I don't know if you're in a connection right now, but you could be manifesting a boyfriend or manifesting a lover. You could be manifesting also just community in general. Work community, a new different work environment. But a lot about relationships is coming through. So we got Pisces, Libra with the 2 of Pentacles, the community. So your relationship dynamic is shifting. Most definitely. With this sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situation. Yeah, I feel like this person sees your potential, and I feel like the situation is going to be rewarding. But it's like new. Yeah, it's like a new thing. It's just new for you. I think you're going to be, or feel somewhat uncomfortable, like stepping into it, because it's just different. But because it's something you're starting to learn. It's like you haven't done this before, you're new at it. So this thing that you're going to be doing, I think, involves a combination of Pisces and Libra energy. So Pisces is the ocean of water. It's a very creative sign. So any kind of creative, intuitive activity, you can be tapping into that. It could even involve spirituality in some way, shape, or form, if that's what's important to you. Libra is about communication, connection, balance. Could be about design, fashion, beauty. Yeah. Could have to do with legal, some kind of like legalities as well, like being a judge or being part of the court system or working for the government. I don't know, something like that. Could have to, because it has Pisces in it, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it has maybe more to do with relationships. It could be something like where you coach people or work with people. You work in a community of people, but you work with people for clients, or you have clients that you're attending to. And you're helping them to like work on their emotional stability here. Okay, so let's see what else comes through. Look at that. You are the child magical. Definitely was feeling that. We have here, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. I feel like I literally said those words like many, many times. So I'll just read it again. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Yeah, again, you're stepping into a place of potential. So what's being activated in your energy, to me with that Page of Pentacles, is infinite potential. With that World card and the Fool card and the Page of Pentacles, it feels like infinite potential. You're stepping to a place of infinite potential, because before you're like, okay, how do I do this? Now you're like, okay, I'm not going to figure out how. I'm going to become a child of the divine and just be like, life is magical and we'll figure it out together with the universe. So yeah, I'm really happy for you guys. Happiness, that's a huge reward. Like 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I feel like you're definitely stepping into a place where you just feel so content. So it's like whatever's on your dream vision board in your mind or in your vision, that's what you're creating. So we have your scales. Again, keep your life in balance. I'll clarify that one. We have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay. I'll pull some clarifiers for those. We'll see what's going on with the emotions. Can you tell us more about the scales, guides? Let me pull from my other deck. Yeah, there's a lot about emotions here. Clarify the scales, please. Queen of Pentacles. Tell us more. Yeah, again, it has to do with your work. So we have 5 of Swords. Oh. Tell us more about the 5 of Swords here. Okay. Well, I mean, it's just another empowerment message. So with the keep your life in balance, what's helping you to keep your life in balance is embracing the Queen of Pentacles energy. So it's like you embracing, again, there's a lot about leadership. You know, we got the Page of Pentacles, but now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's about you owning and I think taking your life, it's like taking your life into your own hands instead of giving your life away to your worries or concerns. You're taking your life into your own hands and you're being very intentional with, okay, well, this is what I'm going to start creating for myself. So with the 5 of Swords, that's a representation of, I think, you setting aside limiting beliefs. Things where like, it could be limiting beliefs, it could be connections or like fights or disputes, but you're embracing the energy of peace. Essentially, that's what that Libra is. Like you're embracing the energy of peace. I'm just going to be like peaceful. I'm going to be in neutral. I'm going to create harmony in my life. I'm not going to focus on limiting beliefs or an argument that I had with someone that is not serving me in any way. So with the Strength card, yeah, so again, you're stepping into your power. That's like huge. Strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself is what the card says. So you're learning how to be a lot more kind to yourself. And I feel like I've already said those things. Yeah, we got Leo energy, Earth energy. Could be an air sign. Air, earth. I want to say air, earth, and water. Aries. Okay, so let's go see what the lightning is about. Maybe that's just about the same thing, about emotional control. So you needed to control your anger, perhaps. Clarify the lightning. Yeah, so a lot about conflicts coming through. Hold on, let me clarify this a little bit more. Tell me more about the lightning. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot about maturation for this group again. I think before you just maybe spouted off things or said things to people, or you were, I don't know, it's like someone would say something and you just got caught up in the fight, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to speak, I'm going to say what I want. And it kind of got you into trouble at times. Or it's like you're trying to be, like maybe you're very much like self-righteous, or you believe in justice so much that you're like, when you see something that's not right in the world, you want to speak up. But I think you're learning how to pick and choose your battles, because honestly, if we're so busy trying to convince and persuade people, it's going to hurt us so much more to try to do that, because their energy is just not in flow with ours. You know, they're not going to get our point just because we want them to. And I think you're understanding this. It's like you're redirecting your energy. Yeah. But it also could be just an internal conflict where you were fighting with yourself and you're saying, well, I can't do this and I can't, like you were getting in your own way. Yeah, I feel like you guys are very pure-hearted people. I was talking about that and I was saying, like, I don't feel like there are a lot of people who come into your life and they're trying to cause like issues. I think the people, again, who were around you, it's like it could be very dualistic, which it is for pretty much all of us. Like some of these people had good intentions, but they just went about it the wrong way. They went about it the wrong way, and it hurt both of us. Okay, so let's just see. I'll get some advice cards for you. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Yeah, you guys, strong instincts. You have a strong sense for like listening to your heart and knowing what is right and what's right for you, what's the path for you. So trust those instincts. Again, I was talking about the guides and I was talking about the dog, and this says animal guardian. So I feel like you do have that guidance around you and available to you if you want to tap into it. But you don't need to like legitimately channel with your guides to know what do I need to do. You can literally just be like, what's in my heart? And that would be you being guided by the universe. It's just you listening to your heart. Okay, let's see what else. Advice for this group, guys. So these are chakra cards. I got these the other day. We have here root chakra affirmations. I'm the home in my body. I am at home in my own body. So with the Four of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, yeah, I think a sense of security is something that you've had to worry about before. Or it's like, it's hard to feel safe in my body because I worry about abundance, or I worry about prosperity or being taken care of. But you're owning this now with this Queen of Pentacles. It's abundance and like, being in flow with money. It's a mentality. It's a frequency. It's a frequency. So if we tap into that frequency of like just feeling safe in your body, create it in your body is what I always tell people, is like create it in your imagination, create it in your body, like feel it in your body, feel like, ooh, I have the money, I have the security, and feel what is that triggering in your body. For you, grounding, so like meditation, working with your root chakra energy is what's going to help you to balance that out. So much more. Okay. All right. I think I'll pull one more card and then we'll end this. Okay, so we have here Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. That was the first thing I said. I said you guys were dancing with the universe. She's a dancing machine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you guys can be quite passionate and just playful, and your energy is very magnetic and beautiful. It's just learning how to control or redirect it in a healthier way. And most definitely redirect those negative thoughts and those like hurtful experiences that you've gone through, because you've had to go through a lot of healing and releasing to get to where you're at now, and it's built up your strength so much, and you have transcended beautifully. So what they're saying at this point in time, you've tapped into this child magical, which is beautiful. That's very much high vibration energy. So just rise up and honor your inner force. So that's again about trusting your instincts. You have a strong knack for knowing what path you're meant to be on and what direction you need to go in. Steps are being given. So again, steps are being given intuitively. Dance with the universe continuously. All right, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. And have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, group number 4, if you chose the Malachite, then this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into empowerment messages from your guides. We're also going to be picking up on like what you're essentially manifesting into your life as well, as a result of you feeling more empowered. Okay. So as usual, I'd like to pull energy, and then I like to use the crystal to heighten the energy, and then I like to pull cards. So guides, dial me into the energies of group number 4, please. Okay. So what's coming through for sure, there's a strong sense of trust I think this group is building, like with the universe. Like I was just seeing someone, it's like they were dropping in the sky, right? But it was like complete darkness around them. And this person's like, okay, I don't know where I'm going exactly, but it's fine. It's like, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to jump, and I'm going to be in this experience. The energy just felt, I don't know, it felt really powerful. It's really interesting because it's like there's a void around you, but at the same time, it's just you by yourself, but you felt fine. It's like, even in the darkness, I feel safe. That's what I was getting. It's like, even in the darkness, even if I don't know where I'm going, I feel safe. Like, I'm just trusting it. like, I'm trusting this, I'm trusting the moment, and I'm watching it unfold. But yeah, the energy felt kind of masculine and fierce and assured, self-assured. Yeah, very very interesting, I would say ethereal, magical energy for this group. I think you are okay with things not making sense or being logical, or you're just for that right now. That's what I'm picking up. It's like, it's weird. Sometimes there are coincidences or there's things. It just feels like you're observing. It feels very much observing. Like you're observing things come into your life or go out of your life, and just being aware of how the universe works, how things just show up, and how energy works. I think you're really wanting to understand how energy works on the deepest level, to know yourself at the core, like on a soul level is what I'm getting. That's what you're so curious about. It's like, who am I is what I'm getting from this group. Is like, you are into this inquiry of, and you're just ready for the ride of learning along the way who am I, and how it transforms itself fluidly in and out of experiences. And you're learning how to just embrace this and be okay with it. I'm getting like a lot of like weird like psychedelic energy from this group. So like, because like all the images I'm seeing don't really make any sense, but it's like, oh, we're okay with it. We're okay with all of this weirdness-ishness unfolding before us. Yeah, it's almost like you're I almost want to say like you're disappearing into it. You're disappearing into the void, or you're merging with it, or maybe merging with your higher self, merging with your soul. It feels like the energy is just so peaceful and quiet and self-assured. Okay, so you guys chose the malachite. Of course, it's my really intuitive psychic crystal. Of course it is. So we'll see what energies are coming through for this crystal. Okay. I think you're very curious. Like, maybe more curious about how your psychic powers work, or how they. Yeah, you're really curious about this. And so I think you're in this exploratory phase of unlocking it further. Yeah, all the imagery I keep getting just doesn't. It's not. I can't even explain it because it's not. There's no logic to it. So I think the bigger thing is like, you're okay with things not being logical, or you're more interested in the illogical things in life. It's like, maybe you're merging with this world, whereas before it was like a theory to you, but now it's more of an experience. Like, you feel it in your body, you see it in your visions, you see it in your dreams, and you're just curious about, what is this? What is this? Of source, what is this magic? Okay, so the malachite. Perhaps you're just really in this place of like, I don't want to control anything, or it doesn't have to mean anything right now. Yeah, I'm just getting like a really peaceful observer energy from this group. It's like, I'm interested in just being a peaceful observer of life right now. I'm not really interested in trying to impress anyone or achieve anything. Which I gotta say, that's like nirvana right there. That's the energy most people want, but they don't realize they want it. Or that's the energy that people are always anxiously trying to create, but they don't realize that they are it. So they're always chasing something else. They're chasing like they're running away from themselves, basically. And I feel like you're not trying to run away from yourself. You're just with yourself. You are with yourself. I almost wonder if sometimes it feels like odd to be in your body sometimes, or you feel odd in your body, or you wonder if you're human, or you wonder what human even means, what it even means to be human. You're, oh my gosh, the word from this show came up. People of Earth. He said something about subhumans. He's like, those subhumans. But I was thinking of subhuman as in like you're part human, or feeling part human, not feeling entirely human in this moment right now. So you might even be floating away from your body at times. Maybe doing a lot of astral travel. So I don't know. I guess for you, the energy feels very quiet. So I don't know that your guides really have any advice, too much advice for you. I think they're pretty content to say that this is totally like you're up to you, your own free will to explore this. And perhaps just acknowledge that I don't know, the energy feels quiet. So I don't think they really want to give you a lot of reassurance, but we'll find out what comes through. Guides, what would you like? What messages do you have for group number 4? I'm very curious. This is like the most mysterious group. I'm like, I had no idea what's gonna come through. Oh my god. You guys got the freaking High Priestess and the King of Cups on your first pull. Oof, yeah, you guys are not trying to be human right now, huh? Oh my goodness. So you could be a water sign. You got like Pisces energy coming through very strongly here. Wow. Okay. I think your guides just want to give you additional reassurance. If you're questioning or you're wondering like, should I be doing something right now? Should I be trying to achieve something or whatever? I think they just want you to be present with this. Like, explore it. Explore it. Get curious about divinity. Get curious about the magic. Dive into it. Whatever you're doing, they like it. So it's like, it's not like approval or disapproval. That's not really what I'm getting, but it feels like it's what you need. It's almost like they're saying this is what you need, so just do it. Because you know it. You just sense for it. You're very in tune. You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. So just go with it. Flow with it. Maybe at times you struggle because maybe you're like, should I want to work or should I want to do more? But they're just saying, just do this. Whatever this is. Do that. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, we'll clarify that. Ah, yes. I feel like this is literally what I just said. So, like, the 6 of Pentacles came out reversed, and we have the 5 of Wands. So, like, there's, like, a conflict around people, and maybe people wanting of your energy, your attention, your time, and you're just like, can I just be by myself right now? Can I just be in this? Because this is creating conflict, you already know. You already know. It's like whatever is giving you this peace and taking you into the space of nirvana that's what your soul is being called to right now. It's being called to explore this. So if there's any kind of conflict around people wanting to take of your energy or your time, attention, or money, I would say pull it away, because this is not where your energy wants to go right now. I feel like you're being called towards hermit mode. You're being called towards focusing on whatever this magic is that's so mysterious, and enjoying it, or being present with it. Not even trying to enjoy it, just be present with it. Yeah, Temperance. Yeah, I think you want to explore. You're very curious. You just want to see what happens. I'm just laughing because I don't know. It's, I don't know, very different. Very different read I've ever done, ever. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe part of you wants to be or tap into like being a spiritual teacher, perhaps. Maybe that's something you're curious about, if like you should invest more into this. Or you're wondering when it's going to grow, or when your business is going to grow when it comes to you being a spiritual teacher. Okay. Let's see more. More of your stories starting to unfold. So let's see. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. We have here 2 Pentacles. Yeah. So part of you is like questioning, like, what about the money, the work, or the business? Maybe being a spiritual teacher, or finding a balance between work-life balance. Clarify the Temperance here. Sometimes I need to stare at these longer, and then I get the messages. I just feel like you want to explore, you want to open your third eye. You want to explore your psychic powers, your intuitive energies. I think that's more of what you're being called to do than try to see if it makes money, or I think naturally it might come. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. But this might be something that happens over time. I just feel like, honestly, my belief is starting to become, when it comes to making money, it's not really a make it work or make it happen type of thing. It doesn't really work that way for me. So we have here 10 of Wands. We have the Tower card, 3 of Swords. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's the alchemist energy right there. So you're in an alchemist process as well. Yeah, so this feels very much like a spiritual awakening. It looks like you're being called to... So I feel like you being around people right now or worrying too much about worldly problems is not really what you're being called to do. You do want to keep your energy balanced. So I'm like, if keeping a job or whatever to pay the bills is what you need to do, and then not working too much and then spending a lot of time with yourself to intuitively heal and go through this shift and this change that you're experiencing, then I would say do that. Invest your energy into that. And then everything else will come along, because when I was going through my awakening process, I would say my first stage, I just didn't want to do anything. It was very weird. I didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to look cute. I like cut my hair, and honestly, I wasn't eating that great either. I was just in this phase where I don't care how I look. I don't care. Like, something's happening. Something's transforming inside of me. And I just had to let it happen so that I can then embrace. And then I started to pick up the energy and feel motivated to do things. I finished my degree, got back into building my confidence and starting my art business. So for you, I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like right now you're being called more to this shift, because this is a lot of energy. It looks like it's like a strong pull. You're feeling very strongly pulled towards this awakening here. And I feel like you need to allow this to happen, because it's going to be extremely healing for you. It's going to heal a lot within you. Okay, so anything else you want to tell us, guides? Yeah, there might be this feeling of feeling impatient as well. It's like, how long is this supposed to go? But for you, just be present, and it's like, enjoy it, because I feel like you can enjoy it more, this unfolding awakening process that you're going through. Okay, we have 6 of Cups, and we'll clarify that. So it looks like maybe you're doing some release when it comes to the past. Clarify the 6 of Cups. King of Wands. Okay, tell us more. Okay, I feel like okay, there's something coming towards you. I think you're very much stepping into your power, though. I think you are. With this, we have like kings galore here. We do have a knight, but we have king. She High Priestess to me is just a queen. She's like the bomb.com. She's transcendent. She's like not human. Well, she is human, I guess, technically. Human merged with spirit. But yes, I think, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I think you're stepping into a place of power. I think you need to work with this, because I think you are, once you go through this processing or working with the energies or dialing further into your intuitive energies and exploring your psychic abilities, you're going to know. You're just going to have a sense for, okay, now I need to move and go do something else. But don't resist this. You know, with the 10 of Wands, the Tower, and the 3 of Swords, don't resist this awakening, this shift, this internal shift that's happening within you. Go with it. Just go with it, and pull back wherever you feel called to pull back intuitively, where you're like, okay, I don't really want to hang out with people, or I only want to be available weekends to hang out with people. Other than that, I just want to be by myself. Listen to that, because I'm telling you, I thought I was being crazy for wanting to hermit, and then I realized, dang, it was exactly what I needed, because I felt great. So with the 6 of Cups, King of Wands, and the the Knight of Swords, I don't know, is there someone from the past that's coming towards you here? Can you clarify the 6 of Cups, please? We have here Queen of Swords. Okay. Interesting. So there might be some kind of conflict around someone from the past coming towards you or into your life again, or they want to talk to you. Tell us more about this, guys. Tell me more about this situation here. Ooh, that's craziness. 4 of Wands, and then what the? Four of Wands and the Justice card. Okay, there's a lot about karma here. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Oh, hi. King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people here. Where are all these people? Why are there so many people in your reading? Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards for you. I want to let these energies sink in. There's like a whole thing happening. Pretty much all the piles got like relationship dynamic shifts, and it looks like for you, it's the same thing. As far as like what you're manifesting or what's changing or shifting in your life, it's like relationship dynamics. People coming in and perhaps going out of your life as well. Okay, definitely people coming in and out of your life. Okay, you're definitely going through a cleanse and you're being asked to simplify. Okay, so as far as like abundance, power, growth goes, it's coming because you're unlocking something quite powerful within inside of you. You're healing, you're going through quite a change. You're doing a huge release, like a huge release. With this 10 of Wands, with the Tower, and the 3 of Swords, like a huge, like, whew. Like, with this chopped wood, it's like purification. It's like clear water. You're going to be able to think clearly, see clearly, feel clearly. And then as you're doing this and stepping into this, like, intuitive energy and getting in tune with yourself, these opportunities for abundance and connection, love, soul tribe, people, all that's just kind of arriving in your life here. Courthouse is always about empowerment. So you're definitely stepping into your power. As far as empowerment messages go, I feel like for you, we have kings and queens galore. We have a King of Wands, we have a King of Pentacles, we have a Queen of Swords. We have the Justice card. To me, she has a crown on her head, for goodness. Like, huge empowerment energy. Dang, okay. Love is here for you. Let's go ahead and just pull some more cards. We'll see. And oh my goodness. All right. Let me just pull one more from the, oh, they came out. Okay, and we have here House 5. Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, there's a lot unlocking for you. It's gonna feel natural. I feel like the way it's gonna come in, I feel like someone is coming in quickly or unexpectedly, or just, I don't know, you're not quite expecting. But it's a lot about communication. There's just so many people here. Let me try to read these energies. I feel like there's a distinctive person that's coming into your life. Like, this is someone you're meant to meet. This is someone who's being put on your path. With the 6 of Cups, to me, that's a representation of this person is being put and placed on your path. It's destiny. We have here, all that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. She has her eyes closed. So again, it's like, because you're tuning in so deeply into yourself and knowing and just sensing for things and not trying to push or make it happen, it's just going to unfold kind of naturally for you and a lot more effortlessly. With that 8, yeah, it's like abundance, prosperity, stability. The thing that you've been wanting, or maybe you've been feeling impatient, like, when is this coming in? It's coming in with this energy, with you unlocking what works for you. So long as you continue to pull your energy away from people who no longer, like, situations that no longer serve you anymore, or anything that's causing you a conflict. Because I think part of you is like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not interested in this. So just keep doing that, pulling away your energy, and then take the action steps that are needed to do that as well. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, it's just make sure you're making balanced decisions. So don't be impulsive. Don't be impulsive. Like, prepare people. If you decide you want to quit a job or leave something or leave a certain situation, just let them know what's going on. That's going to be helpful towards you. But all in all, there might be two distinct people that are coming towards you here, because these energies feel a little bit different. We have a King of Wands. So someone who's like very creative in their power. I feel like that's also you as well. Like you're stepping, there's a lot of masculine energy. So I feel like you're owning your masculine energy. You're taking those action steps that are needed to kind of create this journey that you want to go on. But I do feel like there's a business, because we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a business opportunity coming towards you. This might be a representative of this person's energy, like swords. Somebody who's very communicative, good with words, and definitely in their leadership. Here with this King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, like this person is very successful at what they do, and I think they're wanting to join forces with you. But there also might be someone else coming into your life as well who's wanting to be part of your soul tribe, your community. But these people, like, all were clarifiers for the Six of Cups. So these are people who are like you're meant to align with. Destined, fated. We have your lovers. Sorry, not lovers. Did not mean to say that. Sorry. We have your lover. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Yeah. With the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, I would say, yeah, there is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion here. But I think someone is coming into your life who you do feel that genuine. Look at that. Secret admirer. Okay. There you go. There you go. But yeah, it might be a combination of both, like work, romance. It could be two different people, or it could be one person. Either way, both of those things are coming into your life, like more abundance, more prosperity, stability, as well as connections. And I think romance to me, fun. It's going to feel very fun. With that Four of Wands, to me, the energy just feels together, supportive, very fun. And we have the Justice card. So this is like good karma. This is like meant for you. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards for you, and then we'll pull some advice cards. Very cool. All of these readings have just been mind-blowing. I'm always you guys blow me away. My collective. I'm just like, who is my collective? Who are you people? Radically accepting people, apparently. So we have here Freya, radical acceptance, 15. Yeah. So I was telling you about that, like psychic intuitive energies, just going with the flow. I think you're learning how to embrace radical acceptance in all areas of your life. All areas. By the way, I didn't even talk about these. Forgot to talk about these. But like all areas of your life. It's like I'm accepting of my weirdness, who I am, my uniqueness, my quirks. And because I am, it's like that's when things align for you in the universe. When you decide who you are, it's like, yes, I've decided I get to be my true self. I get to be my true authentic self. And I get to grow. I get to heal. I get to experience so much healthy connections and love. So we have here 2 and 3 add up to 5, which is about change. 5 change. So yeah, I think definitely quite significant change is coming with the Tower card. Yeah, it's just going to change the dynamic of your relationships in your life. We have here house 3. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. If you're house 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Yeah, so the 6 of Cups might also be a representation of like maybe there's something about working with kids. I don't know. Maybe there's something about working with kids, because we have the word child twice. We have childhood, and children. So there might be something about working with kids. That's an opportunity that's going to open up for you. But overall, I feel like we don't usually attract passionate people in our life unless we're in a passionate place. I think you're finding something that you are genuinely very passionate about. House 3 can be very innovative, very creative, very transformative, mutable energy. So you might be in this process of exploring a certain kind of talent or gift that you have. And this is helping to kind of energetically open doors for you. So I'm going to just go ahead and pull some more cards to clarify the 6 of Cups for you. And then we'll do some advice cards. Can we clarify the 6 of Cups, please? Tower card. I surrender to the storm. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups, please. Actually, tell me more about the storm or the Tower card. Tell me more about what this changes. We have the Hierophant. Okay. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Yeah, there's a lot of powerful energies showing up in this group. Like, powerful. My goodness. 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Nine of Cups. Wow. Yeah. So overall, I mean, all I have to say is there's quite, I mean, a significant chapter I think you're ending in your life. You're stepping into this, like, really radically, really accepting yourself and really just embracing your authentic expression. And you're essentially being aligned with the path of abundance for you. So like a path of abundance, whatever creates or wants to unlock more abundance in your life, that's coming towards you. And yeah, we'll see what advice they have for you. Advice cards, guides. So funny. I meant to say card, but I said cards and then 2 came out. We have here, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay, there you go. So that's the first piece of advice. So we were talking about, like, don't feel like you need to rush your energy right now or be anything for anyone right now. Because I think whatever you're doing, as far as you doing, you're shifting your energy and just being in your own energy, this is what's working for you. So they want you to take the time to reflect. To me, with the 6 of Cups too, that's about thinking about the past. Take the time to reflect on... What am I getting from that? Take the time to reflect. I was talking about being the observer, right? Sorry, I forgot to hit record. Anyway, so what I was saying is maybe take the time to acknowledge, because I'm not big on staying stuck in the past, but take the time to maybe acknowledge what has shifted in you. But what I'm getting with this, take the time to reflect on what's going on, like what shifts, what growth you have experienced in your life. I'm going to take that weird noise as confirmation. Like take the time to really reflect and think about what has shifted in your life. Like, because there's destiny being unlocked for you. That's huge. So maybe take the time to think about what's creating this experience for you so that you can kind of sustain that feeling. But she's looking into this mirror and what she sees is like the universe, right? She's like reflecting, but what she's seeing is the universe. So that's interesting. So to me, again, this takes me back to like that meditative state of the Malachite. It's like just being in your own energy, feeling centered in your own energy is what's going to work for you. That's all you need to really reflect on, in my opinion. I'm saying my opinion because I'm like, it literally says take time to reflect. But yes, acknowledge what has happened in the past, what hasn't worked. Because what do they say? People who don't acknowledge the past or think about the past make the same mistakes. So it's like moving forward. I think you are asking for and you're calling it a whole different experience that feels just very healing and healthy for you. And you want to just acknowledge what hasn't worked so that you can acknowledge what will work. What hasn't worked and then what has worked, and then how do we embrace the what has worked? Because you're doing something right now that is working for you. We have here Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Yeah. Yep. So what you're activating, I think for sure, is with this High Priestess and this King of Cups. To me, those are very healing energies. I feel like what you're embracing for yourself is just, and the Temperance, like the Alchemist. Again, wasn't I just saying? Yeah. So like what has kind of created this experience for you to heal. So be open to any additional healing information that wants to come towards you, because I think you guys are very intuitive, very psychic, and I feel like this is very much aligned with your destiny. It's like you learning all of this intuitive divine information and this healing information is what other people are going to need too. So I think the person that's reaching out to you, they're reaching out to you because of your intuitive energies. It's because you're in tune, and it's because of they value this so much. They're like, let's work together, or let's work together. Okay, final advice card. We have here is Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. There we go. So there's the manifesting energy. Yeah, I believe in not holding, like not trying to focus too much on details, but you definitely want to have an intention. Because the intention is what holds the vision for your life. So I feel like with this mirror guardian, it's also think about the vision that you want for your life as well. So think about what you desire. Well, it says the same thing. Think about what you desire, set your sights high. So to me, with all this king and queen energy, I feel like you have, and with this court house, this is about power. This is about actually having power, like status. You're going to have that status. You're going to grow in. Okay, so group number 4, my computer said it ran out of space, so we'll just go with it. Anyways, I'll record on the camera. So just they want you to expect the best possible outcome because there's some like miraculous, beautiful things that want to come into your life. It's like really beautiful change, significant change that wants to come and happen and be experienced by you. So continuing to embrace this energetically is what's going to continue to unlock more doors for you. But yeah, the energy feels just very, very potent for this group. It feels very potent. So whatever you're doing, I think it's working. It's doing you a lot of good. And I think a lot of that has to do with you communicating or not communicating, sorry, creating the life that you want, or creating, just being your creative energy with this King of Cups and this High Priestess, being in that like deeply in creative space. It's what's giving you this manifesting these opportunities towards you. Look at that. We got manifestation, we have good luck, and we have trust. So, and there you go. What a mic drop pile this was. Yeah, so it's like what you want is being manifested, and that's like also the High Priestess as well, manifestation. So just continue to trust. Go with that flow. It's working for you. We're always manifesting, but you're manifesting very intentionally more of what you want. So this is exciting. And good luck is on your side. And they say luck is opportunity meets preparation. But I feel like energetically, whatever is happening in your chart is being activated as well for you. But I'm also noticing that this cat is wearing a crown. So to me, that's a representation of status. And your angels and your guides are definitely helping you a lot. They're definitely helping you a lot. With this destiny, without question, they are helping you. To me, the cat also takes me to like sixth sense, or having like a strong sense for what's happening or what's unfolding or what's going on. So, because they're very intuitive. Oh, there's a butterfly. And a gnome. And a pot of gold. And a blueberry? Interesting. And acorns. Are those all signs of good luck? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to look up the... let me turn off my volume here. Let me just go ahead and look up the ladybug, and then we'll end this. Protection, healing, good fortune. Ah, so it is good fortune. And grace. It's a very spiritual animal that often protects plants and flowers from pests and other bugs. Associated with good luck, happiness, and cuteness. Aw. The black-spotted ladybug stands out from a crowd and can be found amongst the plants. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to be really much given an opportunity where you can stand out from the rest of the people. And this is just something you're radiating from you. So that's why you have admirers. So the secret admirer, I mean, you do have someone coming towards you specifically, but the secret admirer also may be, you have admirers, like people who admire you, admire your work, admire what you're doing, admire your intentions. So yeah, you guys are on a powerful path. Just keep doing what you're doing, trusting yourself. Your energy feels like very much seniority. It's like, you got this. You don't really need too much advice. There might be a little bit of resistance. It feels like things you're needing to pull away from that no longer align with the path that you're creating for yourself, because we have acceptance. So I feel like the more that you're accepting yourself, the less you're aligned with the people here with the Five of Wands that are no longer aligned with the life. Yeah, the life that you're trying to create. All right. Okay, group number 4, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading. Let me know if it resonated. Have a beautiful day or evening, and If you would like to work with me personally, all my information is down below.